was this close to throwing myself at David to get him away from Amanda.
I'm sorry. You what?
Dad, I told you, I am not going to just sit by and watch while David blows apart another family. I feel like I've been through it,
Krystal,
and I have an obligation to help Amanda.
What is wrong with you? One minute you're suggesting we get back together again, and the next you're volunteering to sacrifice yourself to Hayward?
Excuse me, do you know where I can find Liza Colby?
I'll be right with you.
That's Bailey Wells. She's come to take my son. Jake, get Stuart out of here. Liza Colby. You must be Bailey.
Please tell me that's my baby.
Just don't get upset, Dad. I don't think you understand what I was trying to...
Why shouldn't I be upset? You sleeping with David was the beginning of our end. And now you're saying you want to make another goal, but you're going to do it again.
No. I am not going to sleep with David. That is not going to happen.
Krystal, I'm sure you didn't plan on it the first time, but obviously stuff happens.
No,
you know?
But listen, I am in a completely different place now,
He's
Dad.
not. He is not. He's as dangerous as he always was, and I swear if you go anywhere near him, he's going to suck you back in again, the same as he did before.
No, it's not the same. It is not the same because I don't need anything from David. I am completely in control, and I want to help Amanda because I don't see anybody else around here wanting to do that.
Oh, well, you'll be hypnotized within the first day.
Dad, nobody knows better than I do what a colossal mistake it was to go to David, especially at a time when I had lost my daughter and I was weak. I was vulnerable.
Krystal, it wouldn't have mattered, honey. It wouldn't have mattered if you were Superwoman. It's David Hayward. Nobody controls David except David. I can't believe that you don't know that by now.
So you want me to sit back and watch while he steals yet another person's family? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to watch him steal your brother's family?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think trying to seduce the Antichrist is a viable option. Yeah, right. Yeah, look. Everything about this relationship seems to revolve around David, you know? Every conversation we have, every decision we make, every fight we have. And it's been like that ever since he slithered his way back into Pine Valley, and I'm beginning to think it's never going to change. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot for thinking that, you know, we should even try to get together again. I mean, what's the point?
I think there's a lot worth saving. And I'm sorry. I thought you agreed to me.
I do. But if the only reason we're talking this way is to prove that we survive the wrath of David, if you take that out of the equation, then what's left? What do we got left?
We have a child.
That's not your baby, as adorable as he is. So, Bailey, what brings you to Pine Valley?
I had to see you. I need more answers.
I really don't know what else I can tell you. I mean, your son is in a wonderful place, and the adoption is binding.
I know. I heard everything you said. I should walk away, forget about my baby. But I can't stop thinking about him.
Don't worry. He really is. He's doing great.
I believe you, but I have to know more. Look, it's okay. I'm not going to flip out or anything. I just have so many questions. Where is he? Who is he with? Does he miss me as much as I miss him?
Listen, this really isn't the place that we should be talking
You
about.
can't just blow me off, okay? I have rights. I'll get a lawyer.
I'm not blowing you off.
Sure seems that way. Colby said you were really good at what you do.
Colby. Oh, when did you speak with Colby?
I went up to your room earlier.
I see.
Everything all right over here?
Yeah.
Who's this?
David, everything is fine. This is a client. We're having a private conversation.
Okay. Then why is your client staring at my son?
Wow. Don't be ridiculous. Let's go.
Krystal, we are always going to have a bond because of Jenny. Thank God. But what if that bond is more about her than it is about us? I mean, it didn't keep us together the first time. First time you ran to David, and it
So now
won't if you do it again.
I'm running to David. For the last time, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is fighting for Amanda. That is what I am doing.
How do I know that? How do I know that you're not doing it because in some way you want him back? Krystal, don't get me wrong. I love the fact you're here. I love the fact you're living in this house. I love to see you with our daughter, and every time I do, I know I have feelings for you. I have the strongest feelings for you, and nothing is ever going to change that, and there's nothing I wouldn't give on this earth to be a family again. But that's just not going to happen if David is around.
David has no control over me, but it is so obvious that he has power over you.
Huh. Well, after what I've been through, if David is even in the picture, I would never be able to trust what we had. Because in the back of my mind, I would never know if what you did or what you said was because of me, for us, or whether it's just because you were filtering everything through some kind of Hayward filter.
So you refuse to even try?
I refuse to live under David Hayward's shadow. And I feel sorry for anybody who does, because that's not living at all.
Your daughter was found unconscious.
Come here, sit down. Talk to me.
I just have all of these feelings, and I don't know what to do about them. I don't know if it's a phase or if it'll last forever.
So what is it that you're trying to solve? I mean, what is it that you want?
I don't know. Information, I guess. Someone told me I have a few months to change my mind about the adoption. Is that true?
Well, the laws, they're very complicated. So, did you want your baby back?
It's like I said on the phone. I just want to know my options. I didn't have any before. I mean, my parents decided everything for me. They have no idea I'm here, by the way.
So your parents pushed you into giving your baby up for adoption?
No discussion, no time to think about it. I had no say in it at all.
Oh, that must have been very hard for you. But I'm sure they thought that they were doing the best thing for everybody involved.
I didn't even get to hold him. As soon as he was born, he was gone. I was lying in that hospital bed, sobbing, begging them just to let me say goodbye. But no. They said it would only make things harder.
Well, they're probably right.
But what if they weren't? Yes, I'm just a kid, and no, I don't have a lot of money or a big house or a plan for the rest of my life. But I have a brain.